have ever, never did I ever, did I say never? Ever want to go kayaking on the Schuylkill River. And then I met Debbie, a volunteer consultant with Compass Pro Bono, where I serve as program director. So Debbie is a hot cup of coffee, percolating sparkles and rainbows. She has the energy of a cheerleader, the passion of a player, and the wisdom of a coach. So about a year and a half ago, Debbie is the project director for Schuylkill River Greenways. You see where I'm going with it? So as she's describing the bond that everyone had over burgers and brews, I couldn't help but feeling that I had missed out on something amazing. So I said, Debbie, the next time y'all get together, I want in. She said, great, we going kayaking. Now, because Debbie also has this great ability to make even the press of a mammogram machine sound like a fun affair, I said, I'm in. So the date came and it was set for May, right? It was a week before my 51st birthday. I said, perfect. Because for my 50th birthday, right, I decided that I was going to be living my life like it's golden. Okay? And so as a result, I gifted myself for my 50-ish, fierce and fabulous era the permission to color outside the lines, right? To break up with the discomforts of the comfort zone and to parole myself from the circle of safety. Now see, y'all look like a supportive group. Can I be vulnerable? So, growing up, fear was my tutor that taught me to, don't do that, don't take that risk, right? Don't you dare rock or get out that boat. Get rid of that vision. Don't do that job. Kill your dream, right? Be safe, be small, think small, live small, because then you won't get hurt. And so I grew up, right? I was raised to survive, right? I was raised in survival mode. And not because my parents didn't love me enough to teach me how to fly, but because their wings got clipped as Southerners who were raised to learn that in the South, they were taught from slavery to Jim Crow. You stay silent, you stay safe, you stay alive. But after half a century of surviving, I think it's time for your girl to start thriving. Hey! Where's my 50-ish fierce and fabulous crew in the house? Make some noise! Men, y'all too. Y'all ain't got to act like it ain't y'all. Y'all too. So, now the time comes, right? So, here we go. Is the date to go and do this whole kayaking thing. So the meetup time was 5:30 for a 45-minute ride. But I ain't getting my car to 5:15. Because I had believer's remorse. And I ain't want to go no more. Right? But there I am on 476. And see, you don't want to be in the car with me when I'm on the blue route because I see red. Now, first of all, it's either a parking lot or you got people speeding, zigzagging, cutting you off, dodging in and out of the lane with no signal, usually with a Jersey plate. I do like not pumping my own gas, but anyway. So, but I was driving, boom, 9 and 3, going the speed limit. I ain't even cussed that day. Because I decided if I was late, that was fate. And if they was going, that was God. And I wasn't gonna mess with that. So when I finally arrived, hi, Tamica. There's Debbie. By the kayaks, bursting in joy. So we go over to the instructor. So they said, can you swim? I said, yes. With a pool noodle in a pool where I can see my feet. He said, don't worry about it. We got your back. Just tighten up the life vest. So, honey, I tightened that life vest up to where it looked like a corset from the 1800s. I'm ready. So we go down to the water. He's talking about take your shoes off. What? Oh, I ain't know you had to do. Come on now. I didn't know. So I take my shoes off. So then they're holding the kayak steady. But then by the time I get in it, now it's weebling and wobbling. And I know they said weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. But ain't nobody say nothing about falling in. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Hey, wait, I can't do this. Wait a minute. And I know what they thinking. Who bought her? So I get in. I settled myself, right? So I get in. So then they push me out. 2 feet later, get stuck on the rock. Hey, wait a minute. I can't do this. Hold on. So bless their heart. So they get out of their kayak. So then they come and push me some more. Now we out deep, right? I'm panicking. But then somebody said, so for the next 2 hours, 2 hours? No, I'm going back. But see, they weren't playing that game with me because there was no going back. See, but usually, that's when I tap out, right? When I get terrified, I tap out. But it was no tapping out. I had to literally go with the flow. Because again, they all thinking, who bought her? And Debbie never spoke up for me. So, my oar is going every which way but in the water. So, I'm panicking. I can't, wait a minute, hold on. But bless their heart, they never left my side. So then the instructor, he looks me in the eyes. And I know what he's thinking. Who bought her? Again, Debbie never spoke up. So, he looks me in the eye, bless his heart. And he goes, dig deep and pull. Dig deep and pull. Okay, dig deep and pull. Dig deep and pull. And once I stopped panicking, long enough to find my peace, something magical happened. I found my breath, and my rhythm found me. Hey! Right? And dare I say, I felt calm, confident, and courageous. So now I go from the back of the line. I'm no longer playing bumper kayaks, bumping into everybody. Right? The ducks, I'm avoiding them because at first me and them ducks, honey, it was a photo finish. It was about to be a crash and burn. We was about to be back on the blue route. So now I'm in the front. And then guess what? The 2 hours is over. I'm like, what? I could go another 2 hours. So then they said, listen, you got to throw yourself out of the kayak onto the dock. I said, say what now? You mean ain't no little ladder thing that I could climb up? So I had to throw myself out of the kayak looking like a beach seal. He said it wasn't pretty. I said, but he didn't say it was downright ugly. I mean, oh God. Thank God nobody was recording because I wanted to go viral, but not that way. So I realized at that moment, right, this was bigger than kayaking, right? This was an adventure. This was an opportunity for me to walk by faith and not by fright. I realized something on the Schuylkill that day. Dig deep and pull, oh, that's a life skill. Right? You gotta dig deep and pull, because honey, this life, I don't know if y'all know this, there's a lot going on. You gotta ground yourself. You gotta dig deep and pull, right? And so I realized that this was an opportunity for me to get the mud off my wings and fly like the eagle I am. Go bird! This was the gift to the little girl with big dreams, to assure her that we are growing into a woman with a vision. It was to let her know that we are no longer trying to fit in because we stand out. It's to let her know that I'm a woman on a mission, walking in purpose and soaring on an assignment. Hello? So I learned something. Again, on that river, I thought of right? I remember being encouraged, and I just recently heard something from Denise James, and she said that you will never be able to explore the majestic parts of the ocean if you are too afraid to lose sight of the shore. That day, I lost sight of the shore, but I found something more profound: the warrior within. And for that reason, right, so being brave isn't about being fearless. Bravery is about finding the courage to fear less about doing it afraid. And for that reason, hello, what broke me then can't bend me now. Because today I am bolder, braver, and badder. And I mean Michael Jackson bad. So shum on, fear, shum on. Because you're going to walk over, but you'll limp back.